Hey, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about scars today. We all have scars, just most of the time we can't really see them on the outside. They're what they call soul sores, different wounds that we have inside, maybe from past decisions or different hurts that we've been through. And, people on the outside don't see them, but we know that they're there. And I've got a lot of scars. I've had a lot of scars and scar tissue that are internal, and plenty on the outside as well. My probably the greatest one would be my hand, which you may have kind of noticed. It looks kind of odd in some of the other videos. And I was a drug addict for almost 2 full decades, and an IV user. And there's a lot of health problems that go along with that. And about 7 or 8 years ago, I was using a lot of IV drugs and ended up messing up an artery in my right hand. It stopped the circulation there. So after trying to hide it for about a week and a half, I finally had to go to the hospital, and they amputated my thumb, my forefinger, part of my hand, actually part of my forearm, all the way up to my elbow. And then had to start the process of recovery, where I think it took the better part of a year just for all the wounds to close up. So I've got a constant reminder of who I used to be. And I was very self-conscious about it, especially the first couple of years, and even after I was saved. I didn't really talk about it. I kind of would stick it to the side, my hand, when I was talking to people, because what are you going to say? I mean, the first thing, even somebody that's nice and conscientious, when they say, hey, what happened to your hand? I noticed that half of it's not there. But there's been a few people along the way that very kindly and but very directly asked me what happened with my hand, and I was able to tell them. And the more that I have told people about it, the easier that it has gotten. And it's not that it's something that I carry that I'm proud that this happened, or I'm certainly not proud of the man that I used to be, which really wasn't much of a man at all. But I'm proud of having the scar, because it is a constant reminder of what the Lord Jesus Christ has done for me and where he has brought me from. And if you have scars, whether they're scars, emotional scars, or mental scars, or, God forbid, an amputation like myself, those scars are not too great for God to take those and to use for his glory and for your benefit in your life. The scars that we have, they're unique to us. And those wounds, those scars, like I was saying, they uniquely fit us to be able to reach someone else with the same type of hurt. That's why if you are someone that's in recovery, you've got a history of drug addiction, you can go and talk to people that are still in addiction. Alcoholism is the same way. People that have struggled with pornography, you can go and talk to other people that are still struggling with those things, because they recognize a commonality, like this is one of our own, and they came out of it. And so I just want to encourage you today that if you have your scars, to not try to hide them from everyone around you, because they're part of who you are. They're part of who you were, and they can be part of who God has made you in to be. Even right now, it says that Jesus up in heaven, where John was talking in Revelation, he had a vision of the throne, and he said that he saw one sitting on the throne that was like a lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Those nail prints in his hands, in his feet, that wound in his side where he was pierced on the cross, he still carries those scars. Of course, they're not still holding him back, weighing him down, but he still carries those scars as a memorial for what has happened. And that's what our scars are like in our lives, a memorial for what has happened, not for us to be morose and to keep rehearsing our hurts and thinking about them, but as a constant reminder, this happened and I overcame. And you can overcome just like anyone else has the ability to overcome in this life, not by trying harder, not by being a better person, but by trusting in the Lord Jesus Christ and what he has done for all of us. And he will make you into a new creature. And if you have scars when you're a new creature, wear them proudly because he has brought you through.